Alright, we getting straight into this one. I've been sent some videos from some friends to react to. Yeah, we gonna get into this one. Cause I've been told that I'm not special. Let me tell y'all now, before even watching this, there's nothing in a horror movie that they make that are dumb mistakes that I would do. Okay? Okay.
You really think you wouldn't check out that weird noise in your attic at 3 a.m.? Please. I
Be
literally
closer.
did that last week because my dog farted in my bed. And I've seen almost every horror movie made. That's not even a joke. I've counted, it's over 2,000. But today I have 10 horror movie decisions we love to make fun of. But let's face it, we absolutely would make them too. And the most crazy one, it's way more relatable than you're gonna wanna admit in the comments. Listen, I know you guys. I can already see you typing, not me though, I'm built different in the comments. Well, hit the like button and subscribe. And for all you brave souls out there who want more horror videos, join my Patreon for weekly premium videos. Just don't blame me when I start talking about monsters you're not gonna survive. And suddenly you hear something that sounds like someone dragging a body down the hallway. The smart thing to do would be to ignore it, right? But no, your brain immediately goes, well, I need to check.
So he telling me, niggas think I'm gonna be checking weird noises at 3 a.m. I'm gonna tell you now. I got this. Let me just show you this. I got 12 reasons why I'm not going to do that. And whatever that noise is, it's gonna have 12 reasons why I don't want to come see me in my bedroom. Nah, genuinely the only reason I would ever get up to go find the noise is if I'm forced to, because I'm married and have kids. And it's near where it sound like where my kids is laying their heads. Outside of that, nigga, please. Nigga, please. What am I checking the noise for? Huh? That shit couldn't have been big. If it made a big enough noise, got the gun. I'm peek out my door. Get prepared to run. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not really checking no noises. But if I do, one, I'm not doing it alone. I don't give a fuck how old you put. I don't care. I'm not doing that shit alone. Somebody's gonna come with me. They have gun. I have gun. We go back to back. And we handle whatever needs to be handled. I don't need no trigger-happy people either, though. Relax. Because if it's a child or somebody, you don't need to shoot them. But I will say, I'm the type, cause I always told my family this. When I get a crib by myself, with my family or whatever, a crib, not an apartment, a crib. I'm saying it's like an actual family house. When I get a family house, I'm gonna have a numerous amount of guns. I'm not gonna say all why the number, cause I have a specific number, but I'm not gonna tell why the specific number. But the two in the bedroom, pistol, shotgun. My shotgun. If I ever hear noise, for real, and I gotta go check, dead serious on everything I love. Shotgun. I'm going to yell. Wake everybody up. I'm going to yell. You had one chance to tell me who you are. If not, when I find you, I'm blowing your legs off. I don't care who you are. You understand me? So, with my shotgun, sawed off, if I'm not mistaken, I need a little spread. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want no pump with the single hole. No. I want the margin of error for me to miss and blow everything the fuck to smithereens. So, I'm going to walk around that motherfucker. After I say that once, I'm quiet as a mouse. And I'm creeping. Because if I catch you and I see you and you look like a kid, I ain't going to shoot you. But grown motherfuckers, I don't care. Your auntie, cousin, mama, brother, sister, motherfucker. You could have let me know you was here. Ain't gonna be no surprise I asked you one time. And I'm gonna do that shit to let you know it's over with now. It's game over. So you can skedaddle, get up out of there. What you gotta do. But you won't walk again. You will not walk again fucking with me. I genuinely is blowing the legs off. Straight up. Let's continue.
check that out. Let's talk about 3 movies where this brilliant decision went actually as well as you'd expect. First up, Jeepers Creepers. My guy Gary really said, hey, I just saw someone dumping what looks like bodies down a pipe. I should definitely stick my head in there.
that
And you
nigga
know
was
what? I get it.
he was
If
very
I saw
stupid
someone
for that.
eat what looked like a body into a mysterious pipe, my stupid ass would also go, well, I gotta go look. This
Not me.
decision basically entered him into the world's worst game of hide and seek with the Creeper. Then we've got The Descent, where a group of cave explorers hear strange noises echoing through an unmapped cave system and think, yeah, let's go towards that. To be fair, they were already pretty deep in the caves, but maybe, just maybe, weird echoing shouting noises should be treated as a turn around and get the fuck out of there sign and not a let's investigate invitation. But no, they just had to know what was making those sounds. Spoiler alert, it wasn't the Easter Bunny. And finally, my personal favorite, one of my favorite horror movies out there, Sinister. Ellison hears noises in his attic.
I've never seen Sinister, and I heard it's one of the top scariest movies, like top 5 scariest movies. I got to see it. And not because I like scary movies. Don't get it twisted. I'm not the nigga that likes scary movies. But the women like scary movies.
Brilliant decision everyone makes in horror movies. Splitting up to search for more clues. Cover more ground.
Let me tell y'all something. I have a friend group. There's not one of them that we are saying split up. I don't care if we're the group with the bravest niggas is not saying split up. The group with all the guns not saying split up. None of us is saying split up. What in the hell do you mean split up? We're gonna keep this shit together. And we're gonna search and do whatever we need to do together. Cause at least if one nigga get yoked up, we can see and attack back. You ain't finna get one of our partners and we ain't retaliate. We ain't gonna even the score. We ain't even in the numbers. Crazy as hell. But genuinely, that's the dumbest shit in all of these games. Splitting up. What am I splitting up for? I don't care if we search it. We're gonna search the house together. We're all in the same room together. Okay? Why the hell would we split up?
It's just a suggestion. Let's split up, gang. The famous last words of every horror movie character who thought they were the main character. It's literally the first rule of horror movies. Don't split up. Scooby-Doo taught us that when we were kids. Yet here we are watching people divide themselves into fun-sized snacks for the killer. Scream turned this into a masterclass of bad decisions. You've got a killer in a ghost mask literally announcing they're going to murder everyone, and what's the response? Let's separate so we're easier to kill. The best part is always how they justify it. We can cover more ground. Cover more ground for what? Your own crime scene? Even better, they always split into the classic horror movie pairs. The couple that's definitely gonna go make out and then die, and the final girl who has to deal with their stupid decisions. Friday the 13th saw this brilliant strategy and thought, how can we make this worse? These counselors hear about Camp Crystal Lake's murder curse and
ain't gonna lie. Friday 13th, Jason, I seen him take bullets. I seen him do a lot. I'm not getting away from him.
decide the perfect response is to scatter across the campground like they're playing the world's dead priority. We're all just future horror movie victims waiting for our moment. But if you really think splitting up is dumb, wait until you see how people react to obvious warnings. Because apparently people seem to treat death-related red flags like they do on dating apps. They just don't care. I was talking to a friend recently and they put this in the most perfect way possible. Horror movie characters treat warnings like we treat the terms and conditions. They just scroll right past and click, I agree to die horribly. And the more specific the warning, the more determined they are to ignore it. The Blair Witch Project is the perfect example of what happens when you treat local legends like one-star Yelp reviews. The entire town is giving them literally a PowerPoint presentation about death in those woods. People vanish there. We hear screaming at night. There's an actual witch. And these filmmakers are just taking notes like, great. So that's where we should set up camp, huh? Then they find those creepy stick figures in the woods. These are literal death threats in IKEA format. And then they treat them.
All right, so boom. I'm with a group of friends. We do video. We vlog basically, going in the woods, you know, fake scary shit. And we're presented with real warnings that there's some really has been shit happening in this town. We're all gonna look at each other and we're all gonna leave. We don't even want to be in the town. Fuck the woods. We're going to leave. Ain't gonna be no. It's gonna be zero conversation amongst me and my friends. Zero. We're gonna look. A little chuckle. Thank you. We're gonna tell whoever was there that was talking to us about all this information. Thank you. Leave.
Like their forced decorations.
That.
Oh,
Like, that
look,
was real. Just
free art. No,
simple.
that's training. But if ignoring warnings is stupid, wait until you see how these characters trust complete strangers. Because apparently, mysterious
we've been taught in
invitations
school,
someone you
stranger
haven't seen in
danger.
15 years
Stranger
is
danger.
just Facebook events in real life. Horror movie characters have the survival instincts of a moth flying directly into a bug zapper. If someone's giving off enough red flags to supply a common...
When it comes to a stranger, and I really don't like you, I'm weird, a little eerie feeling from you. Yes, no, going by my damn day.
Communist parade.
I'm not trusting
That's
though.
the
Alright, they
key
should
to
have
get
skipped this
closer.
bullshit
Fresh
too.
is
Really,
basically how to get murdered 101. Noah meets Steve.
trusting
Right, my phone.
strangers.
We're all just one charming stranger away from being a cautionary tale. But if trusting strangers
Fuck
is
outta
bad, wait until you see how these people handle weapons. Because apparently when your life depends on it, that's the perfect time to forget how basic tools work. Horror movie characters treat weapons like I treat my New Year's resolutions. They know they exist, but somehow never use them. There's a whole garage full of tools, but no, let's go with the classic trip and
Happy New Year.
scream defense strategy. The Blair Witch
What they mean unprepared? Okay.
Project is what happens when a granola girl has a nightmare. These geniuses march into murder woods with a camera, some snacks, and the confidence of a mediocre white man. No weapons, no compass, and not even a decent flashlight. They brought enough film to document their own deaths in IMAX quality, but couldn't grab a single pocket knife, which would arguably be useful in a forest for cutting branches down. When your only defense against an ancient evil witch is aggressive cinematography, maybe it's time to rethink your career choices. Your next starts almost reasonably. It's just a family dinner. Why would we need weapons? But then mass killers show up, and everyone keeps acting like they're a particularly aggressive dinner theater. They're in a rich person's house with a kitchen that probably costs more than my life insurance, but apparently those fancy Japanese knives are just decorative. Thank God for Erin, who decides that actually she'd prefer not to die today and turns the place into Home Alone, Homicide Edition. But A Quiet Place really
So, okay.
showcases the gold standard of being unprepared. These people know sound hunting monsters are everywhere. Their entire survival strategy is don't make noise. Yet their backup plan when things inevitably go wrong is hope really hard. They've got a soundproof basement and sand paths, but maybe set up some more noise traps. We only saw like 2 in the whole movie. Maybe some emergency weapons all across the house. Maybe live beside a waterfall. You know, anything besides die quietly. When your survival strategy has fewer backup plans than my Netflix password, you might be in trouble. Honestly though, the worst part, I once tried to fight a fly by throwing whipped cream at it because I was too lazy to go get the bug spray.
Yeah, bro, you retarded. All right, so I can turn anything into a weapon. This brush, I beat the shit out of somebody with this brush. People don't know, like with keys, I be having to teach my sisters this sometimes, but really I ain't teaching them nothing, to tell you the truth, because they better not do it themselves, or I'm gonna have to handle it anyways. But either way, you could really just put your shit, like, you feel me, like, I can't, these ain't the keys I would do it with. I need another set of keys for real. But if you got keys, a lot of keys, you feel me? You put each key in between your knuckles. You got makeshift brass knuckles and shank in one. Guns, obviously, niggas stay told now. Live in Atlanta, gotta have a gun. I got controllers, so I beat the shit out of somebody with a controller. Really, anything is a weapon. These bows, I bow the hell out of somebody, boy, I tell you. Make anything a weapon, yo. Like, chopping your head, chopping your neck with the brim of a hat, your part of a hat. Chop the hell out, man, I'm telling you. I'm just saying, like, being unprepared, like, I get it, but then I don't. That might be the closest one, though. Sometimes you're just unprepared. Like, here you taking the trash out in your pajamas or something. You feel what I'm saying? What do you have? You got slides, pajama pants, a shirt, basketball shorts and a shirt. Ain't got shit else on me. What I'm gonna do? Well, I got the trash. I'm trim. Beat the shit out of nigga with the trash can. But I'm just saying, like, I guess this the closest one for real. Unprepared. But, like, yeah, that's the closest one.
So, can I really blame these people? But you know, if being unprepared is bad, wait until you see what happens when these idiots find cursed books. Because apparently,
I'm gonna skip this because I'll tell you the truth. I barely like to read now. What the fuck you think I'm reading a cursed book? Fuck. Let me
ancient tomes bound in human skin are just spicy bedtime reading, as I said before. Horror movie characters treat cursed books like they're reading the iTunes agreement. Just scroll to the bottom and accept whatever demon's about to possess them. If a book is literally bleeding and screaming, "Don't read me," that's their cue.
He just said is cursed and have a bunch of stuff on it. I will not be touching it, and I will not be reading. And it might just have to burn. I might just burn it to make sure nobody reads it. Yeah.
Say, do not like and subscribe to this channel. You will do both those things just because you want to prove me wrong. But you know, if reading books is stupid, wait till you see how people handle obvious threats. Because apparently, when something's actively trying to kill you, that's the perfect time to say, it's probably nothing. Horror movie characters treat death threats like...
So ignoring obvious threats. Another thing, Kendall will not be caught. Skrilla will not be caught. I really ain't got that many nicknames. I will not be caught. Ignoring threats.
Like I treat my dating red flags. Just pretend that... But if underestimating threats is dumb, wait to see what happens when these idiots try to be heroes. Because apparently when running away is an option, that's the perfect time to win some Nobel Peace Prize award. Horror movie characters treat heroism like I treat my confidence levels. I don't have any, but when someone brings up that one weird niche subject, I go all out. Nothing says future victim quite like running back into your killer's lair because you dropped your phone or left your hat. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil is what happens when hero complex...
Funny ass movie. Actually funny. But yeah, trying to be a hero, cut it out. You cut that out right now. Trying to be a hero, I'm not doing that either.
Can't resist an obvious trap. This man has survived a vampire zombie apocalypse by following strict rules, but suddenly decides, you know what?
So they basically using I Am Legend as the example. We're gonna end it here. So yeah, genuinely, that don't apply to me. Nah, none of that applies to me. Basic safety is crazy. Like, nah, common sense. In situations like that, common sense is common. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, common sense really ain't common in this world, but like, you know, you trying to live. Common sense is the most commonest thing you could just goddamn come by. Not doing nothing that put myself in harm's way. So, we good. Hey, you talking about? Well, that's the video. We like I said, we're gonna end that shit there. I'm not doing none of that dumbass shit there. The closest thing I might be just unprepared. You know, you might be in a situation where you really ain't got no. You're in a shitty situation. There's a couple movies I know that you be in a shitty situation. Like what's that nigga name? Jason. Personally, I thought you could just leave. That nigga chase you too. So what I mean by chase you could be states away, bro. Bro gonna get you. But that's what he do. It's Skrilla TV. We out.